Right.
And the next product.
Our next product.
Our next product is...
Did you bring another product?
Yes, we have. We've got two more.
Two more? No, we've already got one.
One more.
We might have one. We might have two. Who knows? Okay, so the next product.
Next up
is... So next up on Two Kooks is... Jesus. Okay. What's that? Where did you
it's a
get that from?
wetsuit. Who's this from?
I think this looks like a Need Essentials wetsuit.
This is the Need Essentials. A very nice wetsuit indeed. This is something I do know a little bit about because I used to work for a wetsuit manufacturer. It's probably one of the few areas in surfing that I have some expertise.
Yeah. You don't know a lot else, let's face it.
No, you've been testing it though, haven't you?
I have been testing it, yes.
I had a look over it. The construction is very good. It's been well thought out.
I've had this probably over a year and 2 months now, and I've been surfing it throughout the winter. I mean, Peninsula water's cold. This is a 4.3. This has been my go-to wetsuit for most of the year, I'd say. In the summer months I did use it, so it's been well used, and I am really heavy wearing on wetsuits.
You don't take care of your wetsuits very well.
I don't, I'm terrible. I throw them on the floor, the dogs sometimes chew them.
Throws them in the sun, dries them in the sun, barely washes them out, and...
Sorry dear.
Yeah, doesn't smell so great.
You don't smell so great.
Don't know what that could be.
So yeah, anyway, this little puppy, I mean, bearing in mind my history of wetsuits is Rip Curl through and through, before XL, before they sold to Billabong. So I like sturdy suits because I go through them, and this thing has not disappointed at all. It's really warm for a 4.3. It's got this titanium mesh on the back, which I don't know, it seems to keep me warmer than most 4.3s, if I'm honest. It's all in ninja black. I don't know if you can see here, there's
They're not big on logos, are they? Not big on bits of paper. When it arrived, it didn't come with a load of unnecessary kind of cardboard and nonsense telling you about the super uber flexi micro bubble whatever thingy-jigs, because actually it's all rubbish. All of these wetsuits from all of these manufacturers are generally made from pretty much the same materials in the same factories. It's all about the price and how well they've thought out the construction. It's taped, it's double glued, it's blind stitched. What they have done is they've thought about where they've done the stitching. At certain points of the suit, the stitching is on the inside. Certain points it's on the outside. A good example here is this, what do you call this?
The back panel?
Yeah, the back panel with the single lining. If you stitch on the outside here, on the single lining, that's where you get tears. You'll see this on loads of suits that have got a bit of single lining on them. They've just stitched the whole suit one way round. They haven't really thought about it because they don't really care. These guys have taken the time and the effort to actually only stitch this panel on the inside of the suit, where it's on the double lined or on the lined area, and that means that it's not going to tear. They've then taped that. It's been very well thought out. I mean, you've had this suit for quite a while. There's no stitching going anywhere. None of the tape seems to be coming off. I mean, most of my suits after this wear are falling to bits.
If you want to bring it down to bullet points,
it's no unnecessary bits and bobs.
No jargon. It's just a wetsuit that does what it says on the tin. It works. It is really warm. It's really durable.
It's got a very good zipper on it. It is a proper metal TK, or is it? Are they KKK zips? How do you say it?
It's not the most flexible, I would say that. I've had Rip Curl, you know, the old E-bomb, that was pretty, you know, and the variations of, they were super flexy, but I found after
about a week they fell to bits.
Well,
I shouldn't say
after.
One of the things with the most flexible neoprenes out there is you're making a compromise. You can't make a product that is that flexible and expect it to one, stay in shape, and two, to actually be able to hold the stitching in it. So this is a very good compromise. I mean, it's super flex. It might not be ultra flex as some companies might be calling it. I mean, it's a damn good wetsuit.
The idea came about, I believe, Australian chap Ryan. I won't mention his surname. Probably some of you probably will know him. He came up with the idea of making a wetsuit that kept the price down. It was for the surfer, straight from the factory, kind of to your door, basically. So kind of cutting out all.
You won't find these in shops. You have to get this from the website, which means there's no middleman. which means you're not paying another 40, 50, 80 bucks to a surf shop for having it on a rack for you.
Do you think, I'm not singling out Mick Fanning here because we like Mick.
He likes cigars.
But he does like cigars, and I think Rip Curl normally give him a few cigars.
They might be keeping him in
maybe
cigars.
Gabby, he probably gets some cigars from there.
I don't think he's old enough to smoke.
There is no people smoking cigars from this. You are getting what you pay for. You're not paying for anyone's cigars. Which I like.
This is the 4-3. I think this comes in at about 175 euros.
I think maybe 190 to 175. Yeah, 170 to, depends what. I think they're for sale worldwide, so I don't know whether.
It's a very good price. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got your kind of neck entry, which works for you. You've got quite big shoulders. It hasn't been a problem. It hasn't started going.
My moves quite well.
Hasn't started going on the seams around the neck, which we all know can be a problem with these suits. It's been well thought out. It's got the little magnets. It's got a little thing here to keep your thing in.
The one thing I will say is that it didn't have, which is annoying for me because I got an early version and they have since. There's no key pocket.
Right.
So, and I've got a van from the 80s which has a key that you take with you surfing.
Duratec knee pads, like most of the manufacturers are using. It's the pretty standard knee pads. Yours seems to have a little bit of wax on it.
That's for my kneeboarding days.
Yes, your kneeboarding.
So yeah, all in all, I think Need Essentials wetsuits. I mean, quality, bang for buck. And do you know what? The last point I'll make about is this: is I thought that I would be kind of under the radar as far as colours and stuff go, because it is all black. But my wife tells me that black is slimming, and I need a bit of slimming in my life.
I like a little bit of colour in my suits.
But I actually found, so I thought this would detract from people walking down the, it would be walking down the beach. It would be kind of like an understatement, but it's not. People sort of look at you twice because there isn't a logo and stuff. It is a little bit different, and it is quite cool.
The more I look at it, the better made the suit is.
Kai's falling in love.
Yeah, every place where the
should we come back to this after Kai's? I might
have some kind of semen or something.
And there's Kai's semen stain right there in the crotch. He's got too excited about that suit.
There's loads of little things I hadn't noticed before. Would you buy one?
I'd buy another one tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think I might.
One too.
I might get myself a 3-2 in one of these because I think the 3-2 is an even better price. I think it's 145. I think I've been on the website. 145, 149 euros.
Have a look at it. Go to needessentials.com. You have to go to the wetsuit. You have to go to the website to buy it. You can't. They're not available in any shops at the moment. No cigars. Good price point. Durable. Could be stretchier, but like Kai said,
I think with a 3-2, it's as bad as good as it.
Yeah, I've certainly felt no need for extra flex when I'm in the water. I've felt no limitation.
Again, you can't touch your toes, can you? So.
extra flex around the belly.
This is a go, guys.
So what would you give this out of 10?
I'd give this. I'm not going to give anything 10, I don't think. But I
think you hear that nothing. It's a challenge.
It's very close to being
a 10.
A 10. Really.
For me, yeah, I'm double thumbs up with this.
You've been wearing it a year. There's not a single seam gone anywhere.
No.
It's not falling apart in any way.
Very good. There are exciting things as well to come from Need Essentials. I'm not allowed to say what it is, but they've got a few other tricks
more
up
things
their
in
sleeve.
the pipeline, haven't they?
They have, yeah. More on that soon, or when they come out, or when they were allowed to tell you.
I'd like a choice of colours. If I could say there was one thing that it's lacking, I wouldn't mind a bit of colour. And other than that, why not? It's a great.
I'd like a key pocket. They have this is the first batch that came, so afterwards they have put a key pack. So if you bought one now, it would definitely have a key pouch, a key pocket on there. But that's the only thing that I miss from this suit. Other than that, yeah, I'm happy to give it 9.5 out of 10.
Brilliant, fantastic, well done. What are they called?
Need Essentials.
Well done, Need Essentials.
That's right.
Well done. Great product, a great price for your everyday surfer. If you don't need gimmicks, this is a great wetsuit.